The first topic we want to review today is estimating square roots. If you remember from last week, this was the last thing we did. We estimated square roots by just stating which two consecutive integers a square root of a number would fall between. So we have our perfect squares up here at the top. Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, because these square roots, remember, are whole numbers. So 1, 4, 9, 16, so on are called perfect squares because the square root of these numbers would be a whole number. The square root of 12, 271 is not a whole number, but instead of put it in a calculator, which sometimes you might not be able to do, we want to be able to determine which two consecutive integers this square root falls or lies. So if it was on a number line and you had 2 and 3, what square root might fall between 2 and 3? So maybe the square root of 6 would fall between 2 and 3. So let's work these problems really quickly. The square root of 12 is between which two consecutive integers? The way we do this is we look for the numbers on the top row that 12 would be between. So 12 would be between the square root of 9 and the square root of 16. So the two numbers that it would fall between would be 3 and 4. And that's really all you have to do with these types of problems. Is just determine, okay, what are the two perfect squares that are on either side of the square root of whatever I'm looking for? And the ones that are on either side of square root of 12 on a number line would be square root of 9 and square root of 16. Square root of 200 is between the square root of 196 and the square root of 225, so that would be 14 and 15. So the answer to this one would be 14 and 15. And then the square root of 71 is between the square root of 64 and the square root of 81. So the answer would be between 8 and 9. And that's all you have to do with these types of problems where it asks you for the two consecutive integers that the square root falls between.